Okay, so we're going to talk about leveling your pelvis, how to kind of feel that out, figure that out. Seated is always tough because we're not moving a whole lot and we get used to being in a certain situation. What you may notice though is pain or discomfort, or like it's hard to hold yourself up with good posture. So the first thing you're going to do is put your hands on your pelvis on the sides. I like to use my thumbs and middle fingers so I can reach the ASIS, the bony prominence in the front of each side of the pelvis, and the PSIS in the back. If you can't reach those things, you can opt for one or the other, or just kind of right in the middle where you kind of feel like you're holding two sides of a bucket. First thing we're going to do here is we're going to think about kind of the rotational element. There's 3 dimensions here, like a 3D space that you're trying to adjust here. So the first one is rotation. If you think about your knees here, or your femurs as like pistons, if you push one knee forward and pull one knee back, if your hands are on your pelvis, you'll feel like your pelvis is twisting and turning, almost like you're walking or running here. So you want to try to feel this from the pelvis more than just from the knees, because there's other elements that we'll address later. So I want to try to level my pelvis from that perspective, with my feet even and my posture good with elevator, escalator. And then the next thing we're going to do is a pelvic tilt, which is this. You don't want your bucket tipping out in front or in back. So it generally, tipping out and back looks like slouching. You're still going to try to keep your chest up and forward, but just from the lower part, adjust that. Or up and forward looks like you're overcorrecting your posture. You want it, which will give you a tight back if you're doing that too often. So we want to try to find nice, level, balanced pelvis there as well. So a piston, tilting, and then the last one is the shifting and lifting. You know, we move our weight from side to side. Try to keep that chest up, but again, feel it from the pelvis. Try to level that out there. Once you have all 3 of those in place and your weight is forward and you feel like your weight's equal between your 2 legs, you should be pretty good from that point. Then you can go into your snowman kind of things that we did in the other video. So just make sure that you're moving properly here and that your head is separate and your body separate, and they all kind of line up and everything feels balanced and even.